We have a load of mulch on the trailer. As you can see, we are still 200 miles away from the receiver, but we ran into some issues, one of which, when I was backing up to a dock 2 days ago, you know how some docks has two rubber pieces, one on the right, one on the left, that you can back into. You can line up your edge of the trailer on that. This particular dock did not have that, so it was just metal. It was a piece of metal on the right and a piece of metal on the left. And as you can see, I have damaged my trailer, and now it is a big crack, and this is barely holding on to the frame. I jammed it in just so that it doesn't wobble when I drive. So it looks like this area has been cracked before because there's a weld on here. So I called a welder. He is in the Chicago area. I sent him a picture and a video, and he said, yeah, you can come in on Monday and we can fix this for you. And I might go ahead and ask him to fix this corner, because this right here is the one that I personally damaged, and that is where whoever had this trailer before cracked it, and then I finished the job, I guess. So that is issue number one. Issue number two is that my truck won't start because I stopped at like 3 p.m. yesterday because this load wasn't going too far, and I wanted to like be in a truck stop, take a shower and everything, and the weather was okay, so I turned on my fan. And usually what happens is that I have my fan right here. Let me show you. So I connect my fan to the inverter, and then I keep it running. After a while, when the battery starts going low, this inverter makes noise. That wakes me up, or if I'm in the truck, then I know right away, and then I turn the inverter off and I start the truck right away. That way at least I can charge my batteries. Then I can turn the truck back off and repeat the same process. But usually that doesn't happen until like if I run the fan for like 12 hours straight, or maybe 12-13 hours, or more than 14 hours, I think. But this time I think I parked around 3 p.m. and at 4:45 I heard the inverter go krt, krt. And the first time I heard it, I got up right away and turned it off and jumped on the driver's seat. I was trying to turn it on, it wouldn't turn on at all. So I turned the fridge off and everything that I knew. I unplugged the camera and everything else, and it still wouldn't start. So now, because there is a gentleman that we spoke to yesterday, he stopped by and said hi, and we spoke for a little bit, and he's next to me, and I think he's gonna wake up very soon because he parked around 7 p.m. and it looks like he's gonna be here today, and hopefully I'll see him around. I'll ask him to see if I could jump my truck using his alternator, because if you don't know about trucks, your batteries are on the left hand side, and for him to do that, he needs to get on the to unhook the truck from the trailer, go around, come back on my driver's side where his driver's side lines up with my driver's side. That way we can jump it. Or we either do that, or we can go ahead and jump it from alternator to my jumping connection. I think that should work because I have done it before. We don't have to go batteries to batteries. We can go alternator to batteries as long as the truck is running. So let's hope that he wakes up soon and get this truck rolling. Just a little update. I was waiting for this truck driver to wake up, but it seems like he had just parked his truck yesterday and went somewhere for the weekend, because I did not see him around his truck, and also his truck has not been running for the past, I don't know, almost 24 hours. So I'm assuming that he just parked and went somewhere for the weekend. So I don't want to just wait for him, and I just don't want to bother this guy next to me, because in order for him to jumpstart me, then he has to unhook his truck and come on the other side, and I'm not sure if he's willing to do that. So there is one person that I know, or one shop that I know, I might have to give them a call and see if they are willing to come out to jumpstart me and how much that would be. So let's find that out right now. I'm at a truck stop. I need the Jumpstart.
Where you at?
And Mr. Fuel.
Mr. Pugh, are you 4?
Yeah, exit 4, yeah.
I guess any guy over there can get jumped.
Okay, and how much that would be?
250.
250. Okay, I guess I have no other choice. All right, please do. And I'll just. I guess I have no other choice. Please go ahead and send it. Do I just sell you the money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have money? I'll send it, okay?
Okay, yeah, I already have your information.
You do?
Yeah, I've been there before. I'm the guy from New Mexico.
Oh, yeah?
Remember I did me and my brother-in-law came and did the brake chambers and drag link. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Let me come, okay?
Okay, wonderful.
All right, thanks.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. That was $250. That's what you get, Yusuf, when you trying to save a little bit of money and eventually you have to pay for someone else to jumpstart you. So I could just risk it and wait for the guy on my left to come and maybe ask this guy on my right, but I don't know, maybe some people get creeped out, so I just did not want to bother anybody. $250 gone. I thought I will give it just one more try to see if it's going to start, but here we are. It's not completely dead. It is below 12, or I think below 10. Yeah, below 10 volts, I guess. So nope, 250's gotta go. Plus we have to spend more money tomorrow fixing the trailer, so this trip is gonna be expensive. How you doing? Not much, man.
You, man?
Yeah. You doing good?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I just forgot my fan on yesterday, and I woke up with no battery. Yeah, no power at all.
How low is it?
It's like 9. Yeah. It wouldn't crank at all. Like it would make a noise, but then it wouldn't start. Okay.
Start it.
Nice. What? You sure?
Yeah, for you.
All right, my man. Dude, you're such a great man. I really appreciate it, man. I really do. I just sent it. Okay, thank you so much. The good news is, I don't know if you heard the conversation or not, because the truck was running. When I called him, he said it would be $250 because he did not recognize who I was at first. And when he showed up, he said, yeah, you're the guy who got repairs at the shop, because I've been to his shop a few times, and he remembers. He's the owner. And he jumps the truck and he says, you know what, just go ahead and pay me $150. And so he gave me $100 discount. That's really great of him, because I think had I called anywhere else, it would be like at least $350 to come out, and they would take $350 with no discounts. So that's great of him. I'm happy that people like that exist, and now we can keep the truck cool and charge the batteries first and then turn it off, and don't make the same mistakes that we did. I stopped at an Ace hardware store and bought some screws and washers. I realized that my diesel tank is leaking. Let me go and turn off the truck. Let's put this one over here. I realized that my diesel tank is leaking, and I thought I had a hole in the bottom or something, but then as I was doing some research and cleaning up my diesel tank around it, I realized that these screws were loose, and every time I had filled up the tank all the way up and I hit a bump or something like that, it would leak from here just a little bit, and it would go to the bottom of the tank, and I would never realize it until like a few days ago, I crawled underneath the truck and I couldn't see anything, and I traced it, and it turns out that it is leaking from around here, and these screws were loose. So I went and bought more because the other side did not have any screws whatsoever. So I put 2 of these screws from here and put it over there just temporarily. Now I'll go ahead and put the new screws in and tighten them up, and then go get a truck wash. Next week is a DOT Blitz week where they do random inspections, and I'm pretty sure if they pull me over like this and if they realize that I have loose screws or diesel leaking from top, then they would definitely give me a ticket. I have not been filling up the diesel tank all the way up just because I don't want to have any leaks on the tank anymore. And today I had a chance to go and stop by an Ace hardware store and found the exact screw that I needed. So